welcome to the Late Night Gunpla Show, starring Jim and Harry, with tonight's special guest, Gundam local type, North American type.
Gunpla Show. I'm your host, Jim. I'll be doing all the interviews, and as with me is Harry. He'll be doing all the reviews. Right now, here's a look at our set that we have. Budget's a little low right now, but as soon as we get a little bit more, we're going to make this set look really nice. So right now, I want to introduce my first guest. He was on the first two shows. He hails from the desert region in North America, all the way from 0079. Here is the RX-7801 Gundam Local Type.
Hey you, thanks for having me, Jim. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
Alright, thanks for joining us. So, the last time I saw you, you looked a lot different than you did this time. What has changed?
Hey yo, first off, I ditched all that black and brown paint. I didn't like that at all. So I went with this white on green style that I really dig. It's olive drab green and then smoked over for the other shade of the green I got. I also went with some Tamiya orange. And if you can't tell, I got this sweet ass shield made up. You know, it's got cannons on it. I also got this little Gatling gun on my other hand. I don't know if you could tell, but I got all these armor pieces put on, you know, because I'm really legit now, you know, going into fights and stuff. You know, I gotta protect yourself. Oh, and by the way, I got this one other thing that the women gonna love. I got an extension on my cannon.
Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. Can we say that on TV?
I mean, come on, look at me. Don't I look great?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you look good. You look fit.
Yeah, it was a long process, but I definitely think it was worth it. I mean, look at all these custom decals I got. You know, pretty legit. I just, you know, kind of wanted to be a full armor Gundam. You don't see too many of them around. And I said, you know what? It's time, local type. It's time to bring back the full armor.
Uh-huh, yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it was a costly expense, but the surgery was worth it. You know, the women are going to dig the cannon. And I mean, come on, hell, I got all these weapons now. I mean, I don't look like that wimpy guy you first met, you know, last time.
No, yeah, you look great. You look great.
I mean, come on, you know what it's like being in a war. You gotta be fully equipped with guns and cannons and extra armor. You know, you don't want to be shot down.
No, I have no idea what it's like to be in a war. If you don't remember, I went to New York City last year just to visit the Statue of Liberty. I'm like the only Jim alive. Why would you think I was in a war?
I don't know, man. I just thought all the Gundams were, you know, taking pride in what they do.
No. I visit locations. I have a talk show. I make money.
Alright, man. Well, whatever. Well, I want to be in the war.
No, you're probably not. You're not going to be in the war. You're too nice and clean. Definitely not going to be in the war.
Yo, stop shooting my dreams down, man. I want to be in the war if I want to be in the war, right?
All right. You do whatever you want. I don't care. So what else? What else is new? What else has been done?
Well, you know, I got the shield. You know, we talked about the shield over here. You know, it's actually held on by magnets. It's really cool. I don't know, this Gatling gun that I have on my other hand. You know, it's handmade. It's really neat. I just like the way I look now, you know, I feel like a new person. I feel like, you know, I could be somebody right now.
Yeah, you be whatever you want, you know. Harry's got a whole bunch of paints and stuff. You can be anything you want, I don't really care. But whatever. Well, thanks for joining us, and, you know, right now we're going to take a word from our sponsor, and we'll be back with Harry and his review of your kit.
Alright, man, whatever. I hope he just doesn't put his hands all over me.
I'll be right back.
Alright guys, welcome back. So let's get into this kit. So it started out as, you know, the black and the gray and the brown, whatever the hell colors it was, and I didn't like it at all. So, you know, there's not any full armor Gundam high grade kits that at least I know of. So I went ahead and decided to make my own. You know, I added all these armor pieces here. You got a couple armor pieces up here. It's got like shoulder pieces. I added these scratch build pieces right here. They actually go all the way around. It goes all the way around the actual shoulders. You got, you know, more of these armor pieces in the back over here. They're all made with the plot plates, you know, that I had. I just cut them up, you know, drilled some holes in them. Over here, there's a little Gatling gun, you can see. I handmade that one. That was actually an extra bit piece that I got in the mail. I believe it was like a thing Hobby Link Japan was giving away when you ordered kits. And I liked the little Gatling gun in it, but it came with like a clamshell. And I didn't really like the clamshell, so I cut the Gatling gun out. And then I just made this little tiny box out of plot plates. And then, you know, just glued it to that. And I think it came out pretty good. Same thing with the bottom half of the shield, these cannon parts. These were actually extra parts too from that same giveaway that they just gave you. So I used this, and this is actually the high grade, Universal Century high grade HGUC shield. It actually has a star that maybe his shield goes like down to here, and there's a star on the bottom. So it's actually, this is actually the top of it. And I just took that shield and I cut off the top, and then I added the plot plate inside on the top, and then on the inside, you know, basically I just added some more plot plate, you know, give it a little bit of detail. I mean, you're not really going to see it, but I made this little box. I drilled out a couple holes to put these like cannon parts in, and then if you actually look inside here, I actually put a magnet inside there, and then I made this little holder, and then I put a magnet here. And then all you got to do is literally put it next to each other, and boom, it sits on it. And, you know, I could twist it around, I could move it around, I could take it off. So it was a lot easier than, like, you know, making some kind of polycap system for it. Down here with the legs, same thing. I had some extra armor pieces. I added those. Little plot plate pieces down here. There's a couple of those. With the green, I actually had two colors. I had Tamiya Olive Drab, and I think it's JA Green, both Tamiya. And after I sprayed them both, it looks like they were almost identically the same color. So what I did was I took the olive drab green and then I sprayed Tamiya clear smoke over it. Now the clear smoke basically just changes the tint of the green. So that's how I got the actual darker green over here. It's actually the same color, but it's just got Tamiya smoke over it. I also have it on the hands over here. If you could see on his face, it's same thing, a little bit darker green. The V-fin's got the darker green, you know, so I just wanted a little bit of a color change, and I think the armor up here is darker green. And actually the middle of the chest, you can see, is light green, dark green, and then the back part goes back to light green again. With the cannon itself, I actually had this extra end piece. I have no idea what it was from. I cut it off, and then I just put a plastic rod in there, and then, you know, just glued it down and painted it up, and, you know, boom, now he's got like an extended cannon, and I think that looks just way better than the other cannon. I don't know why, but just the other cannon was just too short with that cut off muzzle. I don't know, I just didn't like it. But that's about it, guys. You know, I ordered some full armor custom decals. That's where I got all these 38s and stuff like that. It was a set I found on eBay. You know, I just put it on. I think it closely resembles a full armor without being a real full armor. You know, obviously, you know, I didn't make it, you know, a lot more bulkier and stuff, but, you know, I did what I could. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty much happy with it. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. But, yeah, that's it. That's my first custom job for the show. Overall, I think the build was fun. I think it was great. Tell me what you guys think of what it looks like now and what it looked like before. I haven't seen too many people actually customize these yet or actually paint them. Most of them are just, you know, straight build stock, which isn't bad, but, you know, I just want to do something different, and you put my stamp on it. And I think came out pretty good. So if you guys want, leave a like, put a comment in the bottom, tell me what you guys think. If you have any questions, let me know. And that's pretty much going to do this episode. So until next time, to see our next kid, happy building, and take care.